This Tuesday's episode of In the Box, a hockey card show, I'm touching on a topic that has, and still does, irritate me and many other hobbyists. And 8 more packs sitting here waiting to be opened. What will we find this time? Stick around and find out what all is going on in this episode. It's getting started right now. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Welcome back to another edition of In the Box, a hockey card show on this fabulous Tuesday in July. We are finally in July. And I would like to wish our neighbors in the U.S. a very happy Independence Day. Well, you know, being that it is July, we are only 4 months away from the start of the next NHL season. For some, that may be a long time, but I assure you it will go fast. Truthfully, it's the only thing I look forward to in the winter months. I am not a fan of the winter. But when hockey starts, woo! Yeah! Yeah! I better save my energy for when it's time in October. Now, I'm sure that today's topic will pretty much bring my excitement down a notch. Complete transparency here, today's topic has annoyed me for years. However, just last week, it came to my attention that I'm not the only one that has been absolutely annoyed by this, and it makes me feel a whole lot better. Make me an offer, posts, marketplace, and classified ads. Knowing that I'm not the only one that this has annoyed for so long, or even continues to, really makes me feel better because now I don't feel as bad. Roughly about a week ago, there was a gentleman that posted a meme in a group. Some may be familiar with it, some may not. The meme was actually a couple of scenes from the Orange County Chopper show, where it is a discussion between the father and the son in a heated argument. Someone somewhere decided to put captions on these photos regarding to exactly this. To be quite honest, it wasn't technically regarding the make an offer, but it was more geared towards sellers not listing their prices on their posts and requesting people to contact them personally for pricing. I mean, it's close enough, but let me get a little bit more in depth. My curiosity would not let me continue without checking out the comments. And that's what really truly made my day. Wow, I had a big smile on my face. The amount of hobbyists that were just completely annoyed by such thing was unbelievable. Many of the responses were pretty much the same thing, just worded a little differently, and basically saying if there is no price, I just move along. While others considered that not putting a price rendered it to look a little bit sketchy. I have to admit I kind of fall into that category where if there is no pricing, I just move along. But this is where I'm going to take things just a little bit further. I'm basically going back to the make an offer situation. In all the years that I've been doing online purchasing, whether it be through Facebook groups or Facebook Marketplace, even classified ads, there is always one that has to show its ugly face, make me an offer. One specific sentence is in common with many of these types of ads. I don't know anything about cards. I have no idea how much they're worth. I don't think I have to do this so many times. Regardless, they're basically admitting that they have no clue on what they're selling. To a degree, I can understand why you would probably admit that. In another manner of thinking, why would you? However, if you are asking somebody to make you an offer, then if you have no idea in regards to the market, how would you know exactly what offer is good or bad? Well, that's probably likely because of the fact that they are very much aware of exactly how much they want. It may not have anything to do with actual value. It's just the number that they put in their heads themselves. When I see an ad or a post that has those infamous words, make me an offer, what that says to me is, I know what I want for these. I just want to see if you're going to give me more. I admit, I have flat out said that to some sellers a time or two, and let me tell you, they did not like that at all. Some time ago, I actually learned a very small trick that has worked out for the better part of every time this has come up. In the instance that there is a make me an offer, or even just a post or an ad without a price, I would often instigate the conversation by asking, what is the price range that you're seeking? Then it begins. Make me an offer. The upcoming response has pretty much worked out 90% of the time. I reply by basically telling them I can't be the buyer and the seller at the same time. Firstly, it is your stuff. So at this point, you have to decide whether or not you want to disclose the price that you have in mind. Because make me an offer basically tells me that you have one. If I like it, then I'll buy. If not, I walk. No harm, no foul. However, if I am expected to make the price, rest assured you will not like the outcome. So the choice is yours. As I mentioned before, 90% of the time, this will engage the seller to disclose the price that they have in mind. But some of them try to be a little bit tricky by responding with, well, what are you willing to pay? Some may easily fall into that and pretty much give them a number. My response is a little bit different. Dude, you're quite literally asking me to make you an offer in just a different type of wording. I'm still awaiting to hear your response in regards to the original question that I asked in regards to pricing. Sometimes that moves things a little forward, or it just ticks them off. It has been quite some time since I've been in a discussion of that kind. You know, when you find your regulars, those that you don't have to fuss with, just makes life a lot easier. But a few times, they've actually gotten quite irate. So let's review. So to begin, they want me to make the offer. In return, I basically tell them they may want to consider just giving me the price. Some may ask again in a different type of wording, but the majority of them honestly go ahead and give a price. Sometimes this is where things get a little interesting. So let's just say it's about a lot of 300 cards. Now you have to keep in mind, in their post, they've openly admitted they know nothing about cards, they have no idea about value. Which tells me they probably didn't really necessarily look anything up. Now, they give you a price tag of $400. Just for the sake of this topic, let's just say that it was researched and the whole thing is valued at about $100. I would respond in such a way of saying, I would likely not pay anything more than $75. Now they're gonna get really defensive. They're completely insulted on your price. When sellers get irate this way, I tend to ask them flat out, exactly where did you get this price range? Every single one of them that claim they know nothing in regards to cards always come back with the same response. Screenshots of cards that are in the collection, but graded, that they got from eBay. To which I reply, I've been in this field for over 30 years. You do understand that grading and a raw card are entirely two different things. That is like comparing a Ford Focus to a Ferrari and expecting to get the same amount of value out of your Ford Focus as if it were a Ferrari. I could usually tell within the first couple of minutes of having a discussion whether or not this sale is actually going to happen. And let me be honest, about 80% of the time, I walk. When it all boils down to it, contact me for pricing or even make me an offer. It's probably in your best interest to just give a price and work from there. Based on my experiences and all the comments that I've read from fellow hobbyists, you're likely to get much more traction by putting a price than not. But enough about that, because we have got to get back into the swing of things. Let's go ahead. We've got some packages to open. The card cam is winking at me. Let's get cracking right now. Back again on the card cam, all set and ready to go. I have got myself 8 packs here, as per usual. And before long, we will get into the mailbox once again. All right, we all set. Let's check out and see what we've got. Usually it's a really awesome mix. Packs coming out of that parcel sent in quite some time ago. All kinds of stuff out of this which some of it's pretty surprising and just really, really gripping my attention, that's for sure. But sometimes we get some stuff that we have seen a plethora of times on the show. All comes with the territory. So here we go. We have got some UD portraits. I got a ton of these. Some more. Morgan Riley. And I know in the previous episode I said these are brown. Like they look brown. Like they do, right? The Parkhurst 16-17 Barkov, Jonathan Quick, and then of course the red of Adam Larson. And then it hit me. I'm like, I think those parallels are like the gray variations. And but to me they look brownish. They look more brown than gray to me. But regardless, they are parallels, which are still required for me to complete, if I may say as much. Steve Mason, some OPG Platinum. This is the tracks. Yes, see, a very plain, simple, just tracks. They didn't call it like train tracks or, anything like that. Just keep it simple, Upper Deck. Come on, honestly. So Ryan Miller and Steve Mason. This is another subset, parallel set that I'm gradually getting through. So, as you can see, they got that track-looking kind of effect on the back there. Some MVP Ice Battles. Really liking this because it has the dark, as we all know. I love my dark cards. And that blue just really brings it out. That hockey blue. I call it hockey blue. Never mind. Okay, Ice Battles. Still got some of those. Jack Hughes, DeBrincat, Scheifele. And, look at that. Panarin, the checklist. Not bad there. Biography of a Season. Holy moly, we've gotten quite a bit of these in previous episodes. Tim Thomas. Remember him. And Zdeno Chara. Cam Ward, rookie from Victory. I got pretty much this entire set from that year. This is 2005-2006. Mike Richards. Pretty great rookie class that year. Outside of, Crosby and Ovechkin, of course. There were other pretty great players in that set as well. So we got today's Snipers, Pavel Bure from UD Heroes. It was a pretty awesome set, that one. And McDonald's. This one is Gretzky and Lemieux. This is the teammates subset. It's hard to see that Gretzky in the background there on some of the cards. It's really difficult. They didn't do the coloring very well with the foil, in my opinion. Pack number 2. Okay, we've got some more Upper Deck portraits. Johnny Gaudreau. And I got so many of these. Sean Avery. You guys remember Sean Avery? I don't think I've ever watched a game of with him in it playing. But he was on. He's been a guest on Spit and Chicklets several times, and he seems like an okay guy. But he's pretty. I don't know. I wouldn't call him a bad person, but I mean he's pretty forward. Let me just put it that way. Chris Pronger, Lord Stanley's Heroes. That set I got like so many times. And we've got some black diamond, so double diamond here. Voracek. And then we got a triple diamond of Yuri Curry. That one's come through quite frequently. Tuukka Rask, triple diamond. Patrice Bergeron. And we've got some Mickey D. Are these McDonald's? Yes, they are. Okay, I just want to make sure. So Mickey D's checklist cards, Spezza and Grant Fuhr. Oh, one more back there, Roberto Luongo. Don't need those, have those already. Another Paul Correa rookie card from Select. So any duplicates that I'm aware of or that we see on the show, you can check out the description for the In the Box shop, which will have a lot of these cards readily available for anybody that needs them for their collection or just wants them, just to say they have them. And it keeps things rolling on my end of things. So this is more Upper Deck checklists here. So we got the Montreal Canadiens here and some Calgary Flames. I can't recall the year. These ones are, I want to say 2008. Probably wrong. Might be 2007, 2008 perhaps. Regardless, I did a 3-star checklists. I got another Montreal here. Vancouver. Another Montreal. Holy moly. And Toronto. Maple Leafs. And ending it off with the Ottawa Senators. And 2 more cards left in this pack. We have got Paul Correa. Really like these Parkhurst inserts. The Crown collection. These were, I thought these were really nice with the foil and, you know, that crown looking design right there in the corner. That was freaking nice. Very cool, very cool. And last card is this rookie, marquee rookie from the update, O-Pee-Chee. Moving on. Let's go. I know there are a few people that have sent in some packages some time ago. And periodically they're like, oh, when are you going to open up my package there? When are you going to open up my stuff? It's like, I think, well, it's coming. It's coming. One episode at a time, my friends. One episode at a time. Blake Wheeler, Hundo P. And Duncan Keith. Still working a little bit on those. Not too many are remaining for me to complete that set. And then we've got a nice slew here of game day action from Timmy's. And it looks like it might be the majority of Evgeny Malkin. Well, we got a Crosby in there, so that's not so bad. A couple of them. Steven Stamkos. And that's where it ends right there. 3 players in that whole slew of things. All right. Grab the remaining pack here. Protect Portraits. Missing only one. One to finish this set. I already know what number it is. And it's none of these. Okay. Darn. Marquee Rookies. Retro. Francouz. Khrushchev. Niven. Bowers. Okay. Nice little chunk of those. Nice little chunk. And some more Platinum. Ian Mitchell. And ending it off with a holo graphics Romanov. Okay. Here we go. Some mo. All right. Cal Foot from Platinum. Rookie. Ty Smith. Rookie. And some more Timmy's game day action. Some more Malkin. Some more Crosby. And that's it for that. UD Portraits. Some more of these. Now, there's a bit of them. So I'm just going to take a quick look, though. Angelo, Prisky, True, and okay. I just want to see here. Is it any of the numbers? There's one number that I'm missing, and it's not in here. I don't know who it is. I have no idea who it is. I'm not the type of person to go look on the checklist and be like, who's number like 8 or who's number 17 or who's number 58. You know, I'm not. I just look for the number. That's it. As per my checklist, I only look for the number. I'm not looking for the name. I know some people like to look specifically. They like to know exactly who it is, right? To each their own. It's all good. All right, some more retro rookies here. Just a few. Put that with that because it's the same guy. Alexiev. Okay, so duplicates of every single one of those. Ty Smith once again. And Burden. More O-Pee-Chee Platinum. Okay, well, we haven't gotten anything odd, really, unlike previous episodes. But we still got a few more packs to go, so who knows what's going to be in there. Some more UD portraits. Corey Perry. Joe Thornton. Some more Timmies. You got a bunch of these. They're all Malkin. That one there. Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm going to put this back there because I see there's more of those. We got Jonathan Taves as well. Put him down there. And then I see a couple more Timmies right here. So I'm just going to swing these up to the front. Got some Malkin. Taves again. A nice little chunk. So the Timmy stuff come in waves. Large waves. Now, these ones here, we've gotten on the show before. This is from the All-Star game, 93? I think it's 93. 93, 94. Okay. Yeah, this was a set all on its own. I know I mentioned this in a previous episode. But you go through these names, and they're all amazing players, right? From, like, Chris Chelios. Look at this. Chris Chelios, Randy Carlisle. Mike Modano, who I'm going to repeat it again. I think Mike Modano, such an undervalued, I don't want to say player, but in the hobby, I find his cards are so undervalued. Gary Roberts, Ali Afraidy, Yager, Mogilny, Garth Butcher, Phil Housley. Like, they're all, like, crazy names. Of course, I know, like, they're all-star cards, but oh my gosh, it was a pretty decent set, but it was a set all on its own. So I don't consider that like an insert or anything like that because it was just a set. It was just a set on its own, as I mentioned before. All right, some pro set rookie goal leader. This was the fancier days of pro set when they changed their logo. They changed their logo a little bit, and they started being a little bit more, I don't know, fancy. That's all I've got. A little fancier than the norm. I think that's probably one of my favorite sets of pro set. I mean, this one was what, 90, 92, 93, I want to say. Yeah, 92, 93. So that was probably I think it was the last release of a set that they had. And it was my favorite one. It was like, new logo, looked a little bit more modern at that time, and the the designs were a little nicer. And then poof, they just poofed. Some tops: Ice Age. We got Marco Sturm, Pedersen, Wade Redden, and Jason Allison. They're not bad. Not bad. Nice reflective foil there. I don't see any rhyme or reason to the design of the back, but it's, it's fancy just for that purpose of it being shiny. Klinberg, some UD portraits, and ending it off with Robbie Fabry, the update O-Pee-Chee Retro. Okay, yeah, absolutely nothing too odd as of yet. We got a few more packs to go. Okay, some more Upper Deck Canvas. Klinberg once again. We had him a while ago, I think, on a different card. Authentic Moments. Again, it's not an insert to me. It's just a high number card. Tyler Seguin, UD Portraits, and Authentic Moments. Are these all going to be the same? Jack Hughes, Oh, these two are the same. Alex Bianchelo. Oh my gosh. Why do I screw up these names that I repeat off camera? No problem. Kucherov. Authentic Moments. Another Kucherov. Another Kucherov. And then we land into Allure. I find for myself, whenever I get lots and stuff like that, I notice that I get an awful lot of OPG Platinum, and Allure, I'm starting to realize, based on how much has come through over the past year, how often I get the rookies from Allure from, what year is this one? 1920. Yeah, specifically 1920. So, still missing some to complete that set, but I usually don't come across those ones. So, these ones look all pretty familiar to me. Cody Glass, Noah Dobson, Wallstrom. And, wouldn't you know it, hey, some more OPG Platinum. Sturm, rookie. And we got a couple more here. And DiPietro's in there. There we go. And ending it off with two Upper Deck UD Canvas. Parayko and Markstrom. All right. Coming down to it now. Oh boy. Okay. Shining Stars, the Royal Blue variation. I got a good chunk of these. I know I already have the Kopitar. He comes in quite frequently. Ryan Getzlav, the Reg. And we got a nice little chunk here from 1415 SPA. This is the subset, bringing back the old 90s, design. And of course, I can't read the flippin' names on there without shining it in the light. Voracek. That's a nice card. I know we've gotten this card in the past on the show. And that looks like Park. Brad Park. Yes, indeed. Roenick. Can't mistake Roenick. That is, oh my God, is that Ben? Yeah, Jamie Benn. And you see the face, and it's like, oh, who is that? That's Kolzig there. Oh, almost knocked that over. And Stastny. Looks like Stastny and Didi McCready. I was right. And that is Pavelski? No, not Pavelski. Couture. Pavelski, I don't know. I often mistake him. I don't know why I mistake him. So weird. All right, the rest of the pack. We've got James Wright, Victory rookie. Another Victory rookie. Not so bad there. Mikko Koivu, Stars in the Making. Top picks, Le Cavalier. Some older Upper Deck releases there. Double Diamond, Vincent Le Cavalier once again. Tarasenko, Shining Stars. Martin Brodeur, Hockey Heroes. And ending it off with Gustafsson from Rookie Debut. Really like the Rookie Debut subset. This is from what, 2009? 2009-10? Really liked this subset, actually. I think it looked really, really good. That's just my opinion. It took me forever to get those, though, to try and finish that set. I don't know why. And our last pack right here in Top Loaders. Let's check and see what we got. Like I said, this the packs, or the parcel where these packs come out of, very, very low. So I'm not gonna expect very many episodes left to complete it. All right, here we go. Let's see what we've got. So this is from the extended series, 2021. Bringing back the rookie Young Guns design from 2005, 2006. I was a fan of this design, actually. I think they did an extremely great job on that. But you see them so often because there's so much of them out there. Because people went crazy, of course, trying to get that Crosby or Ovechkin rookie. So tons of them. But of course, this is just them bringing back the design in the extended series, a more recent release. That's what I'm trying to say here. Well, look at that. 18-19 Tim Hortons. Johnny Gaudreau, top line talent. I have no idea if I need this or not, but I'm actually shocked because, these ones, the sought after ones from the Timmy's set year after year, I don't normally get these. These are not very common. People still trying to sell these as singles or in very small lots of 2 or 3. So having this one come through, this is awesome. I'm really hoping I need this. Really, really hoping I need this. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm going to put that off to the side there for a second. We got a Ovechkin Dazzlers. And it has a big 3 on it. All right. Oh, it's the orange. The orange variation. That is flippin' cool. Really like the Dazzlers. It's amazing. I'm pretty amazed at how well these actually sell. It doesn't matter on the color. According to what I've seen, it doesn't really matter on the color. I've seen lots of 2 sell quite well, of 6, 9, whole 20 of them all multicolor, and they sell quite well. And I can't say that I blame anyone that collects the Dazzlers because they are really, really nice cards. Not to mention something different. It's something different. And our last card is a Future Watch Trevor Carrick SP Authentic Future Watch autograph out of 999 from 1617 SP Authentic. That is freaking cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I think you guys know where I'm going to dip into the cards here. Oh man. Okay. Our runner-up. I just got it off the screen. We're going to go back to it here. Trevor Carrick. Liking that it's an on-card autograph. That is a bonus. I know some people are, that it's got to be on-card autograph. I know a lot of collectors are not a fan of the stickers. Upper Deck posted that I think it was Connor Bedard was signing stickers, and they took a photograph of him doing that for upcoming Upper Deck releases, and the comments were pretty much all the same. For the most part, it was like, oh yay, more stickers, or oh, if it's a sticker autograph, I'm not collecting it. It's like, and it's the way I see it is, I'm not a fussy guy by any means. It's just, it's an autograph. Really, come on. But, every collector's different. Some people have their preferences. To me, it's all the same. An autograph, to me, is an autograph. That's just how I look at it. And, of course, the card of the episode is the Johnny Gaudreau top line talent. I remember when these came out, and 1819. So I was likely collecting these with my older brother. My older brother James really enjoys. He's not a heavy collector, but he really enjoys collecting the Tim Hortons set every year. I don't think he got. I think he started like the second or third year in, if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, for quite some time. So he would buy packs, I buy packs. We usually swap, by the time everything is depleted, we usually end up swapping or giving each other, here, you can have this, and he's like, oh, if you need this, you can just have this. So like, we don't swap or trade per se. It's just kind of like, oh, well, I have doubles of this, if you need it, just take it, right? That's kind of how we work. At least that's how I see it anyways. And I was never great at getting the most sought after cards. And this particular year, aside from like the jerseys or autographs and things like that, the top line talent stuff, I never did well with those. So I'm kind of hoping that this is one that I'm going to need for my collection, because they are pretty nice. So with all my babbling, now I'm going to end this off by saying this is the card of today's episode. A little bit of a change up, and it's kind of odd because I was really expecting something odd. Nonetheless, it was a pretty good mix. We are not far from hitting yet another milestone on this series. I'm kind of excited about that, actually. Just a few short episodes away. It is you guys that have kept me going since January. So be ready to get a lot of thank yous. Like right now. Thank you. If you aren't already subscribed to the channel, by doing so, you could go ahead and click that notifications button, so that way you get a bing boom whenever our next video drops. So as the saying goes around here, just remember that collecting does not have to break the bank. Until we meet again, just keep that amazing collection going and growing. And I expect to see you back here on Friday. Keep on collecting, stay safe, and take care. We'll see you next time.